Hello everyone. It has been forever, eons, since I did an actual cooking video, but I was going to make this curry chicken, and it is such an easy and delicious recipe that I thought I would share it with you guys. My sister-in-law's husband is from Jamaica, and this is how she used to make curry chicken for him. It's very, very easy. So in the pot here, I've already chopped one large onion quite fine. You can see the onion in the bottom, and there's about 8 potatoes. They're just red potatoes, I think they're called. Yeah, just red roasting potatoes. And then I have 8 to 10 chicken thighs in here. You can use any piece of chicken. You can cut up chicken breasts if you want to have it more fancy where you don't want bones in it, or you can have chicken thighs or chicken legs, or the leg and thigh cut in half. You can cut your thighs up if you want. I couldn't be bothered, too much work. So to this, I'm going to season it with some little bit of pepper, not too much. And then I'm going to use salt. I use Himalayan pink salt. That's just what I use all the time. And there's a little chicken feather, a pin feather. And then I am going to add some lemon herbs and spices. I'm going to add a bit of Old Bay seasoning. And then the curry that I use is from Epicure, Madras curry. I love this curry because it is mild. When I first started making this, I used curry that was too hot and the whole dish was so hot you couldn't eat it. So if you don't have Madras curry, make sure the curry is mild. And if you have, after I mixed all that through with my hands and washed them, I liberally, and you can see there's liberal coating. So I am now browning this after it's had a liberal coating of the curry, like I said, and I'm just watching it and just keep, sorry, I was off camera a little bit. Keep turning it over with my big spoon. You see how it's getting a little bit brown in the bottom? That's okay, that's what I want. I also wanted to show you the kind of, I added a good heaping teaspoon of garlic. I use minced garlic. I always use this kind and I love it. So can you see how the bottom is getting on some places? It kind of looks like it's burning down there. But it isn't. It's just browning. It's almost when you make a roux because the potatoes are quite starchy. So then I'm going to take about 3 to 4 cups of water right here. And I'm just going to pour it in. I don't even think I needed that much. I think I used about 2 cups. And just see what happens here. And that kind of roux in the bottom is going to mix with the water. You can see already. And it makes this yummy sauce. And that's what it just gives it kind of, the starch from the potatoes just give it that kind of gravy consistency once it's cooked down. So I'm going to add a little bit more water. I want to have all the chicken covered. There we go. And then I will bring this to a boil. You can see the spices already floating around. You should smell what it smells like in here even before you put the, got a rolling boil going on in here, and it smells delicioso. So I'm going to give it one more little stir, and then I'm going to cover this, turn the heat down, and cover it, and just let it cook like you would any other kind of stewed chicken or whatever, like good hour. This pot used to be a pressure cooker. It's an old one, so I just use the lid, but I don't want to lock it like the pressure cooker lid because, it might explode on me, so I do that. Love this pot. It's the best cooking pot I've ever had. We got it when we got married, so it's over 43 years old. But I'm not sure if you guys are like me, but sometimes if I buy a big package of chicken, it's much more economical than just buying the small package of 4 or 6. And with me living alone, it's really crazy. So when I make my curry chicken that's staying over here in the pot, I will share this with family members And somebody will come over and have supper with me. That's more, you know, for sharing. And then the leftover chicken here, there's 2, 4, 6, 7 chicken thighs left. So what I did is I dredged them in whole wheat flour, that Old Bay seasoning salt, the lemon pepper again, and salt and pepper, and I used coconut oil to fry them in. So I'm just frying these chickens, these thighs, and then what I'm going to do is I'll probably take 3 out and then 4 out, and with the 3, I might make I'll make a sauce of what I call the Bengal chicken sauce. Turn my curry chicken up a little bit because I threw in some frozen carrots. I didn't have any fresh ones to chop up, so frozen is just as good. So they're just like, again, I didn't chop my chicken and I'm not chopping up these little carrots. They don't need to be. It's going to be a very rustic kind of a meal. Scoop it out in a bowl. And then I made a whole pot full of rice, which is going to go with this meal as well as those 2 meals, especially the Bengal chicken one. So right now in this little pot, I'm going to make the sauce for the Bengal chicken. Let it cook a little bit, and then I'll put it. Okay, so the Bengal chicken, or Bengal chicken, like Bengal tiger, you can use any pepper jelly, and I just thought that might add a little bit of numminess to it, because it's still sweet. Usually I use, the first recipe I had said to use apricot jam or jelly, but it doesn't matter. Honestly, you're just, there we go. You're adding a sweet element into the salsa and the curry. Simple. So that's that. Then we're going to add, I buy my salsa in these big old things at Costco because I use it so much for cooking as well as eating. The best salsa to use is mild again, and I always use chunky, or Old El Paso thick and chunky is the best because it has so many vegetables. So it actually looks like you chopped up veggies and put it in your sauce. So in here we've got the jelly. I have to turn the stove on a little bit. The jelly and the salsa. So we'll just wait till they melt together. But you can see there's vegetables. So it looks like, wow, she took the time. Just chop up all these little veggies and put it in her chicken. Isn't that awesome? And again, this is another recipe you can serve to guests with chicken breasts. And then I'm just going to get my same old Madras curry. And I order these by the, oh my God, I get 3 or 4 at a time because I love this curry because it's mild. I don't want the hotness. I don't want the heat. I want the flavor of the curry. So I'm going to added 1 tablespoon of jelly, and I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of curry to that. So this is just starting to bubble away in there. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. I am telling you, if anybody walked by my suite right now and smelled it, there's so many mixture of smells. There's the curry and spices in the curry chicken. Plus, there's the salsa and the green pepper jelly and the curry in there. And then there's the fried chicken. It smells pretty nummy. So I think I'm going to take, there's for sure 3 pieces, and we'll see what that looks like. But the chicken's already cooked and the sauce is cooked, so yeah, it's going to be a matter of letting it simmer. I'm just going to turn this chicken actually off. There. So let's just coat this chicken up really good. I think it might even be a cup and a half of salsa that I use. But you see, that's a whole other meal right there. So we have our Bengal chicken, we have curry chicken, and we're going to have sweet and sour chicken over there. So easy peasy. See? Whoops, this pot's going everywhere, but it's just because I'm cooking with one hand. There, and I'm going to turn that right down, minimum heat. Let it sort of marry the flavors together. So we've got that. Our curry chicken here, and I'm going to turn that down. Just want the carrots to cook. It's pretty well done. Oh, I tasted it, and I needed to add a little bit of salt to here. So I just used my, I think these are called pork bellies. And they just have a little spoon in there, so I just added about a half scoop of salt to that, and it tastes great now. And then all I have to do is prepare the sauce for this sweet and sour. Okay, we talk sweet and sour chicken, and I'll drain this oil off this chicken here. Chicken 3 ways, and rice for all of them. And I'm going to make a salad. And this is when you live alone, or if there's just 2 of you. I come from a family of 9. My parents were 7 kids and 2 adults. So when I first got married, it was really, really, really hard for me to just cook for 2 people. And then now the cooking is just for me. And so I've had to learn how to even reduce it even more, but make your time more economical. And your money go further, because like I said, when you buy a big pack of chicken, it's way cheaper than buying you know, the skin all cleaned off. If you want your skin off there, just take it off before you cook it. So yeah, look at this page for the sweet and sour. It's actually spare ribs, but we've always used it for chicken. And oh my goodness, look at this page. It's fallen out. It's stapled back in the book. This is one of the best of bridge books, and this one's the Enjoy one, and I enjoyed this one the best of all the series. So yeah, so it's just vinegar, brown sugar, water, cornstarch. So I just have to really reduce it down, you know, so that it's not as much sauce, obviously. So yeah, I'll just make it a lot smaller than this. And you can also add pineapple juice and pineapple instead of water to make it like really Chinese, sweet and sour. In this pan, for the 4 pieces of chicken that I had left, I put about 1/8 cup of vinegar, about 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and about 1/4 cup of water. I dissolved a tablespoon of cornstarch. So now I'm just going to pour those 3. I drained all that grease off. Put those chicken pieces in there and coat them up with the sweet and sour sauce. See, it's nice. It looks like the Chinese shiny sweet and sour sauce. So I have 3 meals made here. So I've got 4 pieces of sweet and sour chicken. I've got 3 pieces of Bengal chicken. And I have about 10 pieces of curry chicken. So I made a really nice salad with my salad fixins that I made up from a craft salad. I have a big jar of them. It's sesame seed, pumpkin seed, roasted, their sesame seeds are roasted, pumpkin seed, sunflower seeds, and cranberries. And I chopped up 1/2 apple. And so I got my salad there with some blue cheese dressing. Here is my curry chicken, looks delicious. There's my sweet and sour chicken, and there is my Bengal chicken. So let's toast to chicken 3 ways. And yes, this is a wine glass. These are those stemless wine glasses. This one says, "Where words fail, wine speaks." So I'm going to have some nice white Zinfandel with my supper. And I hope that gave you guys some ideas of what you can do with some chicken. And we'll see you again real soon. Bye.